Hi, this is Christine. Welcome to Trinity Stamps.
So today we're going to make an ornament out of the tall dome shaker. And I'd like to make a shaker ornament out of it. So the easiest way to do this is to start out by die cutting a whole bunch of items out of cardstock and foam. So I have cut 2 layers of foam, 2 layers of cardstock right here. I've already glued them on because just gluing on the video camera is not the most exciting thing. So I've prepared 1/2 here. So this is foam, cardstock, and then these panels on top of here. So to make this into an ornament that can be hung on a tree, there's a die from the Coffee Cup Decor and More, a previously released die set from Trinity Stamps. And so if you glue up top here, and I'm using some very strong adhesive that I've already glued it down so that it doesn't come off, we'll be able to use a ribbon so that we can put it all together. So I'm going to assemble it in a moment, and I'm going to first glue on these pieces right here just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit. Oh, let me get... Sometimes the glue becomes stopped up. And here this is also from the same wood green cardstock. And I love these little accent pieces. It just provides a lot of dimension. Okay, and as I said, I've already glued this piece on so that when we kind of glue everything together, we'll be ready to add some ribbon to it. Okay, so now we have 2 identical pieces, and I have already prepared, using the layered pine tree, I have prepared 2 trees, and I've shown this in a previous video, so I'm not going to repeat it here, but first I used evergreen bough, and then I used pine feather to layer over it, really dark ink. And so I have 2 of them, and I fussy cut them. They don't fit perfectly, and that's okay. So I've actually gone inside and colored inside as well, so that it's not too noticeable. Then I've die cut 2 of these adorable cats from the Do Re Mi Ow stamp set and die set, and colored them. Here's the colors that I used for most of the cat, and I use these 2 colors for the hat and the boots, and then some pink for the inside of the mouth and the ears, and then finally I just put a couple of details with a white gel pen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, then I also die cut. So I had some glitter paper here, and as you can see, I've put this whole thing in here like this. And it's very hard to do that on camera, but I die cut it so that it would fit in here nicely. And I'm going to have some some snow in here as well, because I really want it to be a shaker, and a shaker ornament. So before I do that, I'm gonna just play around a little bit. I want to see, I kind of like the idea of this, and I have a lot of music notes cut out. So, and I might just do it on one side and just do notes on the other. Let's see how this looks. So you always got to think about, actually this doesn't look too bad at all. It's very hard to tell. So I'm going to put this on both sides like this and put a few musical notes, and then I think that will be it. So, all right. Okay, gonna glue the other one on. And it's a very strong glue. You actually just need a little bit. And as you can tell, you know, it really isn't too bad. You just kind of see they don't fit perfectly, but it really doesn't look too bad. All right, so let's get a couple musical notes on here. And check the other side. Put this one on here. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Let's see what we have room for. Oop. I do need some more glue after all. All right. And we'll put this bigger one up here. Okay. Okay, so I have to be very careful. There is some room in the shaker, but not a whole lot. So you can see it's pretty thick, and it would be great if there was some movement. So I've decided, so as much as I would love to use Snowball Fight shaker mix, I think I'm going to use actually this mix from Trinity Stamps. So I am going to put some in there. And I just want really mostly little stuff, so I'm going to take some of the big stuff out. All right. Now I'm going to put it on this side as well, because I want both sides to have it. And again, I don't want the big stuff. So I'm going to take out the big stuff and just keep the little stuff. And I think I'm going to close it up now. All right, and I'm going to use some very strong adhesive to close it up. Connect glue. So I'm going to come back and glue this off camera, but I'm simply going to place glue all over here and then close the whole thing up as a sandwich like this. So I will be back to show the final. Okay, so I'm back. Here's the ornament. It's pretty glued right now, and I'm just going to attach. And make sure you use heavy cardstock for this up here. And there we go. And it's ready to hang on the tree. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see some of your creations. Thank you for stopping by.